Hello, I'm John Bachman. We continue our coverage of the New York primary. We're live in the Boca Raton editorial office of Newsmax at our headquarters in the American Vote Special. In just a few minutes, the polls will be closing in New York. We have had a chance to hear from a couple of the candidates already, Ted Cruz and Bernie Sanders. This was Bernie Sanders speaking just a few moments ago in Pennsylvania. Take a listen.
Despite the fact that virtually the entire New York political Democratic establishment is standing with her, you know what? We're going to do just fine tonight in New York.
Well, Hillary Clinton is expected to end Sanders' winning streak tonight in New York. The momentum should end there, too. A total of 291 delegates up for grabs on the Democratic side. Now, we also heard from John Kasich earlier in the day talking about the process. Here is what Governor Kasich had to say.
Now, some people say, well, shouldn't the guy that has the plurality or whatever be the one who gets picked? Well, look, we have rules. You know, if you can't hit the magic number, then, you didn't get enough.
Well, rules may be rules, but according to exit polling from ABC News, 70% of GOP voters polled as they were leaving the polls today said that 70% of them believe the person with the most votes should go on to get the nomination. Also, we've been tracking the odds of a contested convention throughout the week. According to Predicted, an online marketplace where people can actually bet on these types of things, it's gone down significantly, 7% over the course of just about 6 days. So the odds of a contested convention also going down. Let's move on to some other exit polls here. Both Democrats and Republicans in New York concerned about the economy. When Democrats were asked, 46% said they are very worried. 39% said they are somewhat worried. As for Republicans, even more, 67% said they are very worried about the economy. 25% said they are somewhat worried. So economic concerns on the voters' minds in New York. JD, back to you.
Very much, John. We will continue to monitor exit polling, and pretty soon we will have numbers. In fact, within just a couple of minutes, as the polls close at 9 o'clock Eastern. Now, let me tell you what is coming up here on Newsmax TV. In less than a minute, our good friend Dennis Michael Lynch. Then I'll be back here on the anchor desk at 10:30, and we will have more of your telephone calls. We'll also have Ed Berliner and Betsy McCoy, Michael Reagan, Peter Marisi, Pete Hoekstra, Roger Stone, and of course you, if you take time to call. For now, for America Votes 2016, for those you see and those you don't, J.D. Hayworth saying stay tuned for Dennis Michael Lynch as he continues the coverage, and until 10:30, stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.